Today we had Karen Read trial, day 6. I'm going to give you my full recap. If I look a little different today, I got a spray tan and I just rinsed it off because I tried filming this earlier and it was a little scary. I looked like a bodybuilder, but that's okay. So today started with Lieutenant Good back on the stand. A lot of really boring testimony. He was only on for about an hour or so, but he did state that he was originally on dispatch, so he was inside the station at the Canton Police Department when the call came in, and he decided to go to the scene at 34 Fairview. He also mentioned that while he was in dispatch at 1:30, he saw, I think it's Brian Higgins, who is the ATF officer that is involved in the defense's scheme, basically. He saw him at 1:30 come into the building on the camera. So he couldn't state if that was normal for him to be there, but we all know that in the middle of the night to go and do administrative paperwork when you've been off all night sounds very suspect. After all of that questioning, the prosecutors called up, I believe it's Lieutenant Lank. I always want to say Yank, but it's Lank. And he was one of the responding officers on the scene, and he was the one who really began the initial interrogation with Sergeant Good about questioning the people that were in the home. So he stated that he found the broken glass as well. They showed that. He picked that up like out of the evidence bag today, so he showed that. And then he basically said that he felt like he didn't have probable cause to search the home, so that's why the home wasn't searched. In his eyes, he didn't have probable cause. So he just questioned the people in the foyer space. He never went down to the basement. He never looked around. He never checked any of the furniture. So that's a little concerning. There's a dead body that turns up in front of your house and your home isn't searched. I know if that happened to me in my front yard, somebody was supposed to come over to my house, they would probably search my house. So it is very odd to hear that. Also, a little bit of information that came in was that he was one of the officers that was questioning Jen McCabe, and he was, I guess, I was just listening. I wasn't really watching the testimony, but I guess what happened was he was on the phone. Jen McCabe walks out of the frame. He's on the phone for about 5 minutes, and he doesn't remember who he spoke to, but then a light came on in the house. You can see at the Albert house, and then that's when he went up the driveway and started questioning that family. So that's really all we got through today. It's a half day. The trial ended at 1 p.m. today. I don't know why there's all these half days and days off. It's kind of crazy. But I'm walking over to my friend's house to watch the Vanderpump Rules finale right now, bringing some vino, and that's your day 6 recap.